Everyone, it's day 6, and I'm proud to report we had a beautiful autumn day here in Middle Tennessee. It's been our first autumn day, even though it's the 5th day of October. It's been really hot, in the 90s, high 90s for weeks. And so I'm proud to say we had our first fall day. And in honor of that, I'm going to talk today about cinnamon. Cinnamon smells so good, and it just reminds me of the fall time. All the wonderful baked goods with cinnamon oatmeal cookies, and pumpkin pie, and apple desserts, apple crisp, all those wonderful, amazing foods. And doTERRA essential oils, they are so pure and potent that you can actually use them in your cooking. And how do you know that? Because there's a box on here. Can't see it very well, but it's a food supplement fact box that was given by the government as a GRAS, which means generally regarded as safe to use internally. So you can use these in your cooking. You want to realize when you're cooking with oils, you only use a small amount, sometimes not even a drop. So it's recommended, depending on the oil that you're using, you may want to dip a toothpick in it, stir it into your mixture of whatever you're making, and just do that a few times till you get the flavor that you're looking for. If you get too much oil, it could ruin whatever you're making, whatever food you're trying to season. So you want to be cautious in using the oils in cooking, but they are truly wonderful. I love using them when I'm cooking. Cinnamon is also, as you know, and I'm sure you've heard, that cinnamon is good to help balance the blood sugar. Well, doTERRA essential oil is no different, and it can be used taken in a vegetable capsule, which I will demonstrate at a later date. But you drop the oils into a vegetable capsule, usually only 2 drops, and you take it internally. But it can help balance blood sugar. It can also help balance cholesterol. So it's really a very good oil to take for those people, especially those people who may have a sugar problem, a glucose balancing problem. It can also be used when you take cinnamon in a capsule. It can also help reduce the symptoms of when you have that burning when you urinate and there's discomfort along with it. You can use cinnamon to help reduce that inflammatory response, and because it's antibacterial, it's also beneficial that way. You can use cinnamon if you want to clean. It's really good in cleaning products and cleaning your surfaces. I like to put a drop in a cup of water. It's really refreshing and has just that little bit of spice in water. It helps to make a fun way to use water. Cinnamon is also used for, you can use it for your libido and stimulation. It can be used to, along with some coconut oil, you want to dilute it pretty heavy because it is considered to be a hot oil, so it's spicy. So you want to dilute it down, and it can be used as a stimulant. It can also be used on the ankles. The ankle area of the foot is where the sexual organs are, on the side of the foot in reflexology. And I'll show you a little more about reflexology. But reflexology is a very interesting way to use the oils also, because you have so many reflex points on the bottom of your feet, on the side of your feet, the top of your feet, that when you use an essential oil in those areas, you can actually stimulate those organs. And so cinnamon can be used that way. Cinnamon, you didn't know you could use cinnamon this many ways, did you? Cinnamon, I just love the smell of cinnamon. It's just such an amazing, happy smell. I just love that smell. have a lot of fond memories of cinnamon smell. Also, you can mix it with some coconut oil, and if you have you've strained your muscle, you can actually use it with your coconut oil and rub your muscles down. It's very warming and calming to the muscles, so that's really helpful. And that would be beneficial as an anti-inflammatory. So it has those properties, anti-inflammatory properties. It's also an antioxidant, so that's one of the reasons it is good to take it internally, because it can be helpful as an antioxidant. And we all know antioxidants are really important in this world, especially where we have so many oxidizing toxic things in our environment. Even we can protect our homes, but we can't protect our outside environment. So using something that can reduce that antioxidant effect that it has on our body, then that's even better. Cinnamon is also, it is good because it is a antifungal and an antibacterial. It's good just as an immune booster. So you can use cinnamon just directly. You want to dilute it down. Like I said, it's a hot oil, so you're going to want to dilute it probably to at least 3%. And when you do that, then you can apply it to the bottom of the feet or to the spine, or diffuse it into the air. But it helps to boost your immune system and help protect you against those seasonal threats that we're about to face. A lot of people use it as a protectant, and especially for their children, to help ward off the seasonal threats that we're faced with. And it is, I'm trying to make sure we got them all. So taking it internally is beneficial in many ways. So cinnamon is a good oil to use this time of year. You can kind of relate it to the fall, to boost your immune system, to cook with, to clean with. It's an overall great oil. And it also has emotional properties, so I'm going to quickly tell you some of its emotional properties. Cinnamon strongly supports the reproductive system and helps heal sexual issues. It assists individuals in accepting their body and embracing their physical attractiveness. Cinnamon dispels the fear of rejection and nurtures healthy sexuality. It rekindles sexual energies when there have been repression, trauma, or abuse. It can also bring clarity to souls who struggle with their sexual identity. So what you do when this is an oil that is something that can help you emotionally, one thing that's recommended is that you put it into a roller bottle and you dilute it down, and then you apply it to the bottom of your feet every day, morning and night. And I've seen this happen to myself, but I found that actually by using the oils, it helped to change that behavior. Helped me to look at things in a different way by using the oils on the bottom of my feet on a repetitive manner every day, twice a day. So it was really helpful. So emotions addressed by cinnamon are body rejection, fear, controlling, jealousy, sexual abuse, sexual repression, and overactive sexuality. So it helps in both manners. If you have difficulty, or if you have the opposite. So it really works well. Cinnamon works well when you blend it with sage, grapefruit, and blue tansy. And as we talk more about these other oils, you will understand why they work so well together. But just note that sage, grapefruit, and blue tansy all work really well with cinnamon, but not internally. Some of these oils, for instance, the blue tansy you cannot take internally, so do not take blue tansy. But it can be used topically. But sage, grapefruit in a diffuser, those two with cinnamon would be an amazing blend. Sage is purity. It helps to cleanse the air. So I hope that you get to use or get your cinnamon oil out and start using it this fall, and even putting it in your diffuser. It just smells like fall, and it just kind of warms your heart. So get out your oils and use them. If you have any questions, please, and I would love to hear how you use cinnamon. If you would be willing to share with me how you use cinnamon, what your favorite way is, and tell me, tell us your experiences. That sharing oils and sharing experiences is what it's all about. So please share. Contact me if you want further information about learning how to begin your journey in essential oils with doTERRA. I'd be happy to help you. My phone number, if you want to text me, is 615-495-7320. My email is oilstouse@gmail.com. Feel free to contact me and let me know how I can help you begin your journey. Have a great one. Bye.